Hey everybody, how everybody feeling? How's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody is okay, feeling pretty good, pretty active. At the end of this day, today is Saturday. And I've just been sitting here in my living room with random thoughts going through my head. This little peanut head of mine, I mean that, this little peanut head. Anyway, been thinking about the things that we have to face and here in America, how we have to live. It's the end of the braid over there. I like this braid wrapped around like that. I just kind of like the way that looks. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, this is just my way of practicing my freedom of speech, practicing the way I think. There's so many problems here. America could be so much better for everyone, not just one group of people, but for everyone. And that's something that I would like to see as a human being on this planet. I would like to see this planet be better for everyone. I'd like to see us with more power to practice what it is that we think we could practice, without being, without suffering any, ill consequences. 'Cause on some of these social media platforms, you better not speak your own mind and what it is that you think and how you think, because you'll you will get a notice. Pardon my seven chuckles. You will get a notice to let you know that you were in violation. Can't say that. You were in violation. You can't say speak your total mind on this platform. I know who you think you is. But you can't. You can't say that there's oppression in America. You can't say that. You can't say that white men are oppressing everybody. You bet not say that. You better not say as a woman I am oppressed, even though I just did. I just did. Because we are. And it's not a laughing matter. And you know why? It's not necessarily, racism is a part of it. Okay, that's why I was going to say it's not necessarily racism. Racism is a part of it. Yeah. And we all know that. That ain't no big secret. That ain't no big aha moment. No. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that at all. But I want you to think about this. How I'm about to put this to you. Let's take the example of a vampire and the vampire's victim. According to the movies that we see, he puts a spell of charisma over you. I bring you under my power. Well, another way of looking at that is, I'm going to oppress you. I have to subdue you. That is the better word, subdue. I have to subdue you, bring you down. Because I don't want you to fight back. I don't want you to fight back. I do not want you fighting back. Don't fight me. Don't you dare fight me. Because my life is on the line here. Don't you dare fight me. And I got to get this blood out of you before the sun comes up. And I done spent a lot of time and energy just getting in your house, just picking you out. I've been scoping you all this whole time. Been watching you this whole entire time. And now you want to fight back? I will not have that. I will not have that. Give yourself to me. Give yourself to me so I can suck your blood. That's oppressive. That's oppression. A whole scope of it. The vampire can't just walk up to you and just bite you and start sucking your blood. He got to subdue you. It's your blood that it needs. It's really that simple. It's your blood that it needs. Your blood is your life and your energy. Just like it is our lives and our blood given in this system that we live in. I don't care what level of life you're living on, whether you're rich or whether you're poor, you are still participating in an oppressive system. Just because you got more money don't mean that you ain't oppressed. It means you might not see as much as we see, but it's still there. Yeah, you could travel and go anywhere you want to, buy your own food, have people to cook it up and serve it up for you while you chilling in your mansion. Wonderful. Your view of oppression may be different, but as a woman in the business, you're still gonna hit that glass ceiling. Unless you start your own business. And even then, the oppression takes a different shape, but it is still there. Just like the vampire is still there. He ain't gonna wear the same costume to each person that he's going to attack. And then there's even some people that he doesn't even try to finesse himself to. He just drag your butt off into the alley and get to sucking that blood. Yep. Just dig them fangs all into your neck. Yeah, I got a tooth missing, so right there. That don't even look like a fang. My canine teeth aren't even sharp. Even sharp. But if you're a woman, which most vampires on television show, they're always schmoozing a woman. Always with the romance. Always got their hair all. Always handsome looking. For the most part. They got some ugly ones out there too. For the most part, they got all the handsome ones. Vampire in Brooklyn. Sucking our blood. And the means that they do it is oppression. They have to push you down to be able to get what they want from you. But you can always fight back. We can always fight back. How come we're not fighting back? I think some of us are starting to. That's the purpose of being conscious. To be able to recognize what type of system exists out there. I was trying to point to my window. It's not the right angle. What kind of system exists out there? There's advancement. There's some advancement out there. There is. But for some people, it's harder to do. Some people, it's more difficult to process those lines or process the bureaucracy. Because they don't want you at the top. We don't want you at the top. We want somebody else at the top. But we have to fight and claw and scratch. Dig in and not take no for an answer and just to move forward. Why? Because we are oppressed. Because there is a parasitical government that is sucking your blood and sucking it dry. Until we die. That's what's up. That's what's happening here in America. That is what is up. But at least we're waking up to it. We're not sleeping anymore. At least the host knows that there is a flea sucking their blood. I was getting ready to say something. That was not, anyway, sucking that blood and just keep scratching on that. Well, one more thing before I go. God, this is 12 minutes. Wow, okay. The other thing that I was going to say about the parasite, because vampires are parasites. The other thing about parasites, natural parasites, not the vampire, natural parasites, is they have a poison that when they connect and bite you, if it wants to stay there, its natural action of sucking your blood creates an itchy irritation or something where you know it's like, they ain't supposed to be there. Well, he don't want you doing that. He don't want you doing that. You're going to knock him off. So, there is something within its bite, within its saliva, if it has saliva, whatever the heck it's called, that will dull the senses in that area so you don't know that it's there. You won't know it's there if you can't see it. If it's all the way back around here in the back of your neck, ain't nobody paying attention. Hey, girl, you got something on the back of your neck. That's the kind of system that we live in. We live in a parasitical, oppressive system. And oppress the black woman the most. We are the most threat next to our men. And we have to stop fighting our own men. Yes, I know that they are doing some things that get on your nerves. But how can this situation improve between the two of us. Maybe some of y'all don't care. I do care. Because I have a son. And I love him greatly. Just like I love my daughters. And I have taught my children to be with their own ethnicity. That's what yeah, I did. I did. And do. And support it even now. Not every black man is out there acting a fool, but a lot of our black men are injured. They haven't been directed. They haven't been having direction. We got direction. Women, we got direction off the TV. As soon as we can afford it, or our mothers can afford it. When I say we, that's what I mean the mom or the parents can afford it. Oh, they'll throw a baby doll at you quickly. That's teaching you how to be a mama. It give you baby food, baby bottles, baby stroller, baby brush, baby clothes, all of this stuff. So you can learn how to be a mommy, because I'm going to play with this dolly. I'm going to learn how to do that. You're being trained. Teach you how to wear them little plastic heels. Give you little fake makeup that you rub across your lips. Flake blush to put on your face. The little princess crown that you put on your head. I'm a princess. Waiting for my Prince Charming. Never nothing that tells you, you know what, you just as beautiful the way you are. You don't need all of that. In fact, you are fine. Your hair color is gorgeous. You don't have to be a blonde. You ain't got to dye your hair burgundy or cherry red and none of that stuff. You are great just the way you are. We will never hear that in American commercials. Never. What we hear is, I'm worth it. Go spend that money, because your hair color ain't the right. Ooh, you got gray hair. Ooh, your hair ain't straight. Ooh, you got that nappy hair on your head. You need to straighten that out. Oppression comes in a lot of different faces, but its purpose is to subdue you so they can suck your blood.